I'm never buying a MacBook again. I switched to Mac a couple years ago, expecting Macs to be more durable, longer lasting, etc. But turns out Macs are incredibly fragile. So my MacBook here, this one right here, had some coffee spilled on it on the airplane. There was a crazy lady walking around with coffee on the airplane and she spilled it. But yeah, now it doesn't turn on. The Wi-Fi has stopped working, the fingerprint reader has stopped working, the Bluetooth has stopped working, and the screen wouldn't turn on for about a week. Now the screen turns on. However, it doesn't boot up. So check this out. And what that means is that, so I went to that link, support.apple.com/mac/restore, and it talks about how I have to get the firmware repaired. I talked to Apple Repair. They said it's probably a logic board issue, so the logic board has to get replaced and some of the chips have to get replaced. But it's ridiculous that a laptop that looks this durable, made of stainless steel, is that fragile to a coffee spill. So yeah, I'm not buying one of these MacBooks again. Once I get this repaired, I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to buy. I'm actually going to buy probably a Surface Book, not a Surface Book. What do you call it? A Surface Pro, Surface Pro, or that new Asus dual screen. Because with those, the keyboard is detached, is separate from the actual computer. So if you spill coffee on your keyboard on those ones, it won't fry the entire device. Fortunately, Apple doesn't offer anything like that. So if I was to buy another MacBook and replace as a replacement to this, I would risk having the exact same problem. Somebody spills coffee or water or really anything on my keyboard, and there I lose a MacBook. Now this one, unfortunately, this MacBook Air M2, yeah, it's a MacBook Air M2, and so it's 2 years old. The warranty's expired, so the repairs are going to be pretty expensive. But if it's not too expensive, I'll get it repaired, sell it, and switch over to Windows. So Apple, I'm done with your Macs. If you guys make laptops where the keyboard is either detached or a bit more liquid resistant, then I might come back. But it's ridiculous that a device this expensive, that's supposed to be this durable, is this fragile. So bad job, Apple. Really disappointed. But hopefully, other than that though, the Mac experience is really great. So it's a shame, but I'm gonna have to switch over to Windows. Windows 11 though is okay. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I like the Mac, but can't risk it. Can't risk another liquid spill that basically destroys the entire MacBook. So yeah, just my rant about these MacBook Airs or any MacBooks. Now imagine if I had a $6,000 MacBook Pro with coffee spilled on it. That would have been a huge hit, right? $6,000, that's a lot of money. Luckily, this MacBook Air was only $2,000, so I haven't lost too much. But yeah, MacBooks, I thought they would be good investments, but apparently not, because you spill the slightest bit of liquid on them and they die. So a warning to, a heads up to all of you. Sometimes the reason I'm sharing this is mostly as a heads up to you guys and also renting. But yeah, if you do buy a MacBook, be really careful that no liquid is spilled on it. Or in general, probably a good idea to get a laptop where the keyboard's attached. That's it for my rant.